Should be live? Yep. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely yes. All right. We are live on YouTube, and interestingly enough, even though I ran a little bit behind, there were 7 people waiting for this stream to start. Go figure. After doing this YouTube thing for over 5 years now, full time, I pretty much have figured out the ins and outs of YouTube. I understand the back end of YouTube very well. I understand monetization policies, community guidelines, terms of service, copyright guidelines, and stuff like that. And most importantly, I understand human behavior in general, and I've learned to really understand human behavior that is not really human behavior as it should be on YouTube. I've learned to understand human behavior on YouTube. And so, I'm not going to go into any great detail on why I feel there were 7 people waiting for this stream to start, but I have a good idea. And for those of you that were waiting for this stream to start that are not here for the right reasons, if you're here for drama, that's not what you're going to get. Because I'm not a drama channel. I'm not. I continue to say that. I'm not a drama channel. I'm not a drama king or queen, right? I'm a coach. I'm a self-proclaimed life coach. I proclaimed myself as a life coach, and that's how I see myself, and that's who I feel I am and want to be. It's not for you to decide what I do or don't do. It's up to me, right? It's up to each and every one of you to decide whether you believe in what I say or not, right? That's up to you, right? You're all entitled to your opinions, right? That's fair, right? Okay. But it just really, really behooves me to continue seeing the things I've been seeing out here on YouTube and on social media. And, I've been an entrepreneur for about 15 years now. And I'm just not happy with the way the entrepreneurial market has gone in the modern world. In the modern world, it's gone primarily online, on social media, etc. But, it's not a bad thing, but it just seems like the online world has become a drama fest. That's what it's become, and that's not who I am. And, we've got 12 to 14 people fluctuating right now, and, it's just these drama people just can't get enough. They think I'm going to feed into this drama, and I'm not. I'm not going to feed into anything. Just ran into some flies. I swear to God, people have nothing better to do than to just go from channel to channel to channel to channel to channel to see if I'm going to talk about the same 2 people everyone else has been talking about in your communities, right? And that's not what I'm here for, right? And doesn't that get old after a while? Seriously, doesn't it get old, right? I'm gonna share a little bit regarding this topic in general. You can make whatever you want to make out of it, right? Because to the people that really want to remove themselves from drama, you got to just do what I'm doing. You just can't let the shit phase you. You got to ignore it. And if you're going to address drama, address it in general, address it in a positive way to try to help people stay away from drama so they can focus on what they really want to accomplish. They can focus on their actual purpose, right? That's a UPS truck back there. I want to make sure it wasn't turning here. But anyway, how are you all doing today? It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon, early evening here on the West Coast. And I might as well just get right to it because I've taken the last several days off. There are many reasons for this. It has nothing to do with drama or anything like that. I'll share with you folks what's been going on with me and what I've been dealing with lately. Hey, Lewis, how you doing, man? I must have done something great. A lot of people have said great things about the memorial video I did. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that here in a second. And thank you for the like, Lewis. I got all your messages. Can you hear me clearly, Lewis? Am I coming through loud and clear, man? Let me know. I'd appreciate that, brother. Yeah, something tragic happened to a fellow YouTuber that Lewis and I and several others in my community had known for a while. And this creator is not from any one of these drama groups I've talked about in the past. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that. It was from a different community, the Growth Stream community, where Lewis and I met several years ago. The community was called #IamACreator. It's still around, but it's not as active anymore, and YouTube's kind of cracked down on growth streams because they consider it sub for sub. You sub to my channel, I sub to your channel, right? And that's not a real good way of growing on YouTube. But I used to use those communities for networking opportunities to build relationships with people, and that's where the value was for me. Sub for sub does not work because, you can sub to somebody's channel and they sub to yours back, but what if you don't like each other's content? You're just exchanging subscribe numbers, right? And it's pointless, right? But if you use the Growth Stream community like I did to network with other creators for collaboration purposes, right? To build relationships like I did with Lewis and Queen Helen Casey, who takes the weekends off. She probably won't be here today. Then it's totally worth it in that aspect. I got some people coming, so I'm going to wait. But yeah, I've got a lot to discuss here at the beginning, and probably throughout this show, and I'm going to do 3 laps and just kind of talk about this and that today. There's no real specific topic, which is what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to avoid people that are coming out of everywhere. I got some young kids over there. I just want to avoid them so they don't question me being on YouTube, right? At least they're being cool. They didn't say anything. It's a guy and a gal, a young man and a young woman on skateboards. Cool. So yeah, let's just get right to it, and I'll update you folks on everything. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition, live from Red Morton Park in my beautiful hometown of Redwood City, California. This is episode number 206. And today I'm going to be, updating you all on where I've been and what's coming next to this channel. There's been a little bit of a hiatus over the last several days. The last piece of content I put out was on Tuesday. So I took Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off and half of today off, and there's a reason for it. Let's first start off by discussing that. On Tuesday, if you saw my stream, my last stream, it was about 3 hours after I took the Pfizer booster shot. So last year I got my first 2 shots of Pfizer, of the COVID-19 vaccine. And then they put out a booster. And because of this latest variant of the COVID, disease, the virus, the COVID virus, the Omicron variant, they are highly recommending that everyone gets the booster shot, and you have to wait 6 months minimum after your second shot. The booster is available both for Pfizer and for Moderna. I'm not sure about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. I'm not following that. Most people have taken Pfizer and Moderna. Moderna has, from what I've heard and read, they have a half-dose booster, and Pfizer has a full-dose booster. So I went and got my booster on Tuesday, and I was feeling all right. It was starting to flow through my body, and then I went and did my stream. About 3 hours later, around 4 o'clock Pacific time, and after my stream, I just was starting to feel like real tired. Like it really was starting to hit me. And I was supposed to see my lady the next day and spend the night with her on Wednesday. But I had to end up canceling that because I just wasn't feeling that well. I was feeling horrible. Like I just needed more and more sleep. And most of you that have followed me in the past, if not, I'll let you know, I have suffered from major constipation my entire life. It's just something that I have. And, I've been to my doctors, since my younger days and throughout the years as I've aged. And it's all about drink more water, eat more fiber, eat less processed foods, yada, yada, yada. And that's what I do, right? But as you get older, I'm 48 now, as you get older, things don't function the same. Your digestive system slows down and it's not the same, right? So you're more prone to constipation, giving you some issues every now and then when you get older, right? So I think what ended up happening was, I don't think it was the booster shot by itself that knocked me out. I think it was the booster shot and my constipation. I think it affected my constipation more. Like, everyone's situation is unique, right? I'm just sharing with you folks how I felt later on that night, in the next few days after I took the booster. But again, I'm not discouraging people to not take it. I think you should take it, right? Because it gives you like 75+% protection against the Omicron variant. And without it, it's like 35% or something. Now, I've heard those numbers have gone up a little bit, like 90% Omicron protection and 50% without the booster if you have the first 2 shots. The point I'm trying to make is that if you want the absolute best protection, you gotta get the booster. Some people come in here. So I'll just say this. I mean, I don't think directly the booster shot alone affected me. I think me having severe constipation my entire life, along with taking the booster, I think that kind of affected me a little bit, because when you get a vaccine put into your body has to get used to it, right? And your body's going to try to fight off something that's foreign, right? But then eventually it just settles in, right? And now it's at the point where I still feel a little bit under, but I feel a lot better than I did over the last several days. And so that's why I've been off the air for the last several days. Plus, I ended up spending the night with my lady on Thursday night. And we went to a nice dinner. We had a nice time. And then Friday, yesterday, I came back home and had a few phone calls with some people and was going to actually do some videos and streams. What a wide turn that was. But I just was feeling kind of really tired. And like I said, the booster shot affected my constipation to the point of where, I had some stool backing up. I'm not trying to sound gross or anything. I'm just letting you folks know. Yeah, I had some stool back up, and then until I removed it, which was earlier today, it finally came out, and everything's all good now. I feel a lot better, right? So that's why I've been off the air for the last several days. And sometimes you just need a little bit of a break. I mean, I put out a lot of content in November and December, and kind of scaled back a little bit in July just to catch up on some rest and, take care of some other things. So that is that. The next thing I want to talk about is there was an unfortunate passing in one of the communities I've been involved with for a while out here on YouTube. This is the hashtag I am a creator community. It was a community started by a wonderful man named James Cox a little over 3.5 years ago, stemming back to a former channel I used to run on YouTube that I no longer run, and then I shut it down and came back 3 months later and started this channel. It's been around for a little over 3 years now. It's with much sadness to inform you folks that a gentleman by the name of Murad, who ran the Murad's Haunted Adventures channel, has recently passed away. And from what I heard, it was due to COVID-19 complications. And I asked some questions to the people that heard about this. And the first question I asked is, was he vaccinated? And nobody knows if he was vaccinated or not. Now, I'll say this. Murad was a good man, and I had and still have a lot of respect for him. Initially, I felt differently. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be honest. I'm not, trying to say anything negative about a man that's passed on. I'm paying my tribute to him. But Murad was a lot like me. Very, very stubborn guy. Very, very outspoken. Very strong-willed, strong-minded like myself, right? So whenever I come across people that are like me, I typically never get along with them right away. Not because I don't want to, because it's kind of like you're meeting your match, right? And it's not even supposed to be about a match, right? But after I got to know Murad for a while, and I think it was last year or a year and a half ago, I was on one of his live stream panels, and we were talking about trolls and haters because, he had his trolls and haters. Everyone has trolls and haters, right? We had a great conversation, and, there was a lot of respect for each other. Now, after that point, we really didn't hang around that much because I had other things I was dealing with, and our genres are not totally in alignment. He was more about the paranormal community, right? And more about conspiracy theories. That's why I think, if I had to guess, I don't think Murad was vaccinated. While I have a lot of respect for him, he's one of those conspiracy theorists, kind of like Queen Helen Casey is here, one of my top moderators on my channel, right? So he might have been an anti-vaxxer, and if that's the case, it only makes me wonder, had he been vaccinated, if he wasn't, would he still be around? And that's why I say, folks, look, unless you have some legitimate medical condition and exemption from your doctor, you should get vaccinated. The only reason that you wouldn't want to get vaccinated, from what I've heard by the doctors, is unless you have an exemption that it could do more harm to you than good to you, which is very rare. It's not impossible, but it's very, very rare from what I've heard and what I've read and what the doctors have said. So before I move on, I know there are still a bunch of people that follow me that also knew who Murad was. My condolences to Murad's family and friends and other loved ones. You will be greatly missed, man. You are an interesting guy. I had a lot of respect for you because you were a lot like myself. You're straightforward, in your face kind of guy, but you did it with lots of love. The reason why this guy was straightforward and in your face is because he really cared about people, and he was tired of all the BS that this world has been putting out lately, especially on the YouTube platform. And from what I remember speaking with Murad, he was on YouTube for over 10 years. He had other channels as well. But Murad was very, very, very knowledgeable about YouTube, and he knew all the rules and community guidelines and copyright and monetization and all that stuff. Just he knew it as well as I did. Probably even better than me, because he was doing it twice as long as I was doing it, right? So, lots of respect to Murad. May you rest in peace, brother. You will be greatly missed. And, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave that. Let's see, is Lewis still here? Yeah. I had the same vaccine, and the very next day you felt like crap, Lewis. Yeah, Lewis, did you take Pfizer, and then have you gotten the Pfizer booster? I'm just kind of wondering. All right. So I share with you folks why I've been gone for a little bit. I shared some unfortunate news regarding one of our fellow YouTubers out here. So what am I going to talk about next? So, I've always debate myself on whether I want to discuss certain things or not, because the last thing I want to do is give certain people any more content than they deserve to have, or than they're already instigating in any way possible, not just through me, but through many others on this platform. But I'm going to go ahead and, just talk about something here in general. And I'm not doing this, poking at any particular people. Yes, some people will think I am, and some people will make content off of this because they make content out of every little thing. But, there are many people that I care about on this platform that I met through my own personal networking with my bare hands. Over the last 5 years, more so the first 2 to 3 years, because the last couple of years I've just been focusing on rebuilding with a different audience and trying to remove myself from drama and trying to figure out how to penetrate the YouTube algorithm with non-drama audience type of people, and it's a pain in the ass. I'll tell you that, because once you get enthralled in drama, once you somehow get involved with drama, whether you realize it or not, it's really hard to get out, and it's really hard to retune the YouTube algorithm with the right people. You know, I just don't really care anymore. It's not a big deal. You can let that guy stay, Lewis. And I'll answer your question, sir. Because I'll just use people for example purposes. Because I'll tell you what, they use me for example purposes. They make content off of me at my expense, so what the hell? It's YouTube, right? I'll do it as professionally as possible. But sock account, Tevin 11, which I whatever, I don't know how to, I can barely see it because I have my shades on and it's kind of bright. Hey, what happened between you and Sifu Smo? Dion, right? Well, you're from the other side, the drama group, right? Well, let me first ask you a question, sir. I'd be happy to answer your question. I just want to know, why do you care what happened between Dion and I? How does it affect your life? How is it going to benefit you if I answer that question? I'll answer it. I just want to know, how is that going to benefit your life and make your day brighter? Because the only reason why I feel you'd be asking is because you're trying to stir up the drama pot because you're miserable, right? Because if you were happy within yourself, you'd be fulfilling yourself with other shit than wondering why Sifu Smo is no longer a part of my channel. Who gives a shit, right? Why does it matter, right? I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just saying, dude, what does it matter? You can answer if you'd like, right? I'm cool. I'm not triggered. I'm just asking you a legit question, right? Unless you're trying to stir up more drama, unless you're one of those two that creates drama all the time, right? You're not going to trigger me, but I will answer your question because it's the perfect example, right? See, here's the thing. I gave Dion a chance. I took him under my wings. He's 30 years old. I'm 48. I was trying to help the guy. I was trying to help the guy turn his channel from a drama shit show channel into something more productive that could help him get more clients for his martial arts business, right? And he was a moderator on my channel. And I also had him behind the scenes in the Coach Eli private moderator group chat on Facebook. And all he would do every day is talk about these drama people that everyone else is talking about in this drama group. And then these people wonder why some people won't stop making content off of you because you just can't stop talking about them, right? Just can't ignore them, right? I tried to tell Dion, I said, look, dude, rise above this shit, man. I don't want to deal with drama, dude. If you continue talking about drama, dude, I'm going to have to let you go. I want none of that. I liked your guys' shows together. Well, bro, I did too. I did too. And see, here's the thing, bro. I know the majority of the audience watching this is the drama audience, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. Anyone can watch my shows. I don't care. What I'm trying to say is that the same woman, I'll just put this out there. The same woman that turned Dion against me is the same woman right now that's working with RJ Sandifer and keeping RJ Sandefur in the drama when he doesn't want to be in the drama. I'm not going to mention her name, but she knows who she is, and you know who I'm talking about, and you don't need to put her name in the chat because it's probably a block word here. It won't let your message go through. I don't want to give any of these people notoriety. And I'm not trying to attack her or anyone. I'm just saying that it's funny to me how Dion and RJ, two grown-ass men, Dion 30 and RJ 42 years old, two grown-ass men being controlled by this one same woman that goes on there and tells these guys that Eli's trying to control your channel and he's blocking all these people, he's blocking your audience. No, I'm blocking the drama people that you guys asked me to block. You see, when I went on the Dion's channel, I'll say this again, I said it before back, several weeks ago when I talked about this, or a month or so plus when I had to remove Dion, right? Dion told me he wants to rise above drama and he wants me to block all known trolls, right? And I told Dion that means you got to get rid of all these people, including this one woman that then later came on his panel and started saying Eli's blocking all your audience. He's getting rid of all of your audience, right? I said, Dion, are you willing to do that or not? Because if not, that's fine. You do what you got to do, but I don't want to be a part of it, right? You either get rid of all the drama people and you want to rise above it and do something professional. Okay? Or you could be a drama shit show channel and I'll let you go. But see, here's the thing. I'm not here to criticize Dion or talk smack about him, right? He talked some smack about me, and I just ignored it. I don't care. He could say whatever he wants. All he's doing is projecting, right? That's all he's doing. Dion, I know you're going to be watching this, and here's the thing, bro. I don't hate you. I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, bro, that you chose that woman with the initials BL. You can figure out who it is, right? She has the channel called BL, right? You allowed her to come onto your panel, and you chose her over working with someone professional like me. And see, you got a guy here, and sir, if you're being legit, I appreciate that. You got a guy here that said, I enjoy your shows with Dion. Yeah, because we actually talked about shit besides drama, bro. We talked about male and female relationship dynamics. We talked about things that matter instead of attacking each other, brother. Right? But see, Dion didn't realize that. Right? He saw his numbers go down because the drama people are only there for drama. They're not there for the good content, right? And Dion didn't realize that he could have grown with a better audience, non-drama audience now that would have more so benefited him. But he decided to listen to BL, and he started talking smack about me behind my back. And I was watching. Of course, if I'm collaborating with somebody, I'm going to watch. And the moment they talk shit about me and, go the opposite way that they said they were going to go, then they're gone. So I messaged him behind the scenes and said, dude, I'm done. You allowed this woman to come on and convince you that I'm a bad dude after we've been working together for a while and you wanted to rise above this? The simple answer to the question, bro, the dude in the chat, is that he just wasn't ready to rise above drama. He's not ready to give up the drama. Right? And here's the thing. There's a lot more that I feel is going on with Dion. But I'm not going to put it out there publicly because, number one, I'm not going to get into a back and forth, immature, male body part fighting contest. I'm not going to say the word and get demonetized, right? I'm not here to sword fight, figuratively speaking, with another man. Right? But I feel there are reasons why Dion didn't give up the drama. Because here's the thing. If Dion was really, really hurting for money and he needed to find a way to make money to survive, he would have gotten rid of all this drama and, started focusing on something that would actually make him some money and get him on the right path. But here's the thing. The people that have all the time in the world to create drama and continue investing themselves in drama, it only means one thing. It means that they got a large amount of cash somewhere that they've saved for a while, or someone else is taking care of them. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not here to criticize how someone survives or whether someone is taken care of by someone else or not, right? And I don't care. I'm not here to like I said, kick anyone down, right? But think about it this way. If you're running a business, a 6-figure business, right? Okay? And you need more clients to make more money to survive, do you think that focusing all your spare time on drama is going to make you more money? It's not only going to prevent you from making more money, it may even hurt your existing clientele. So why would anyone do that, right? Right? Why would anyone continue feeding in the drama when it's hurting their pocketbook? Because it isn't. Because, people like him and people in drama are getting their money in some other way. And that's as far as it goes. You folks can put 2 and 2 together and figure out the rest. Now, here's the thing. Other people in the past had criticized me on where I get my money or how I make my money and this and that. I've talked about that many times in the past, and I don't feel the need to talk about it again. And quite frankly, I don't owe anyone any fucking explanation regarding where my money comes from or anything like that, right? And that's what I'm trying to teach you guys out there, right? Including you, Dion. You shouldn't care about, what people are saying about you, or trying to correct them and flex your muscles and you say, oh, I've got 2 homes and I make 6 figures. Who gives a shit, dude? As long as you're happy with what you've got, what does it matter? What does it matter, right? It doesn't matter. All that matters is how you feel about yourself and how you see yourself. But you seem to care a lot more about what drama people think about you on YouTube than how you feel about yourself, dude. So that's why we didn't work out, brother. Does that make sense? You still around? The other guy that was in there? I don't hate Dion. I don't hate any. All right. We should be back live. Yeah. Lately, I've been getting cut off once or twice throughout my streams, and I just have to reset the YouTube app and reconnect to the 5G network. It's not my phone. It's just the network every now and then. It's Saturday also. There are a lot of people at the park, so the network's probably congested a little bit. I think you guys are both great YouTubers. I appreciate it. Let me ask you a question. What is your name there? Tevin11, I think is what it is. Or Elvin, sorry, Tevin Elvin. Sorry, I can't see with my sunglasses on. Tevin Elvin, right? Are you a part of this drama group that Dion's been a part of and that I unfortunately was a part of in the past unknowingly? How'd you find out about Dion and myself? I'm just curious to know. I'm not going to ban you. You've been very civil and you think we're both great YouTubers. Well, here's the thing. Dion could rise above all this, and he's young enough to the point of where if he just, gets rid of this drama and starts focusing on his martial arts and maybe start, making some martial arts videos and teaching people martial arts on his channel instead of doing drama, He could turn this into $1 million business within a few years. Yeah, Dion, you can. You got a gift, bro, and instead of using your gift, and trust me, many people would watch to learn, martial arts. Okay? If you just rose above this drama, you could turn it into something. You can. I seen the live you guys did. Okay, cool. That's great. Well, we did a couple of live streams together, and they were good. And see, here's the thing. I've done many live streams with some really good content creators. The problem is, every time I do a live stream with these people and it's great, one or two people from this drama group come in, especially this BL chick. I think you know who she is, and I'm not trying to even talk smack about her, right? But this BL chick comes in and just infiltrates and continues infesting these guys with drama. She keeps them in the drama, and she thinks that she's not a part of the drama. Ma'am, you are drama central. You are. If I had to categorize this woman, how deeply infested she's in this drama, it's as bad as the other top two people whose names I won't mention. Other top two people in some of the communities I've been involved with. And these guys like Dion and RJ Sandiford don't understand that until they remove this parasite from their channel, it's never going to go anywhere. That's the truth of the matter. Right? I'm not trying to be rude calling her a parasite, but that's what she is. Okay? These guys don't get it, especially like RJ. Going back and forth, drama and real content, right? Drama and real content. It's because you still allow drama people on your channel. I don't, RJ. I don't allow drama people on my channel at all. They're all banned. But I wanted to mention this at the beginning of this show today, or during this show today, because there are good people that are really trying to rise above this. And maybe I can knock some sense into you folks to finally do it. You guys spend all this time complaining about a few people on YouTube on how they're attacking other people and, they're doing all these stupid things and they're breaking the law and this and that. Who cares what they're doing? Why do you care so much? Do you guys understand that the more you talk about them and the more you focus on them, the more they're going to make content off of you? This is what I want to get people to understand. And there are many creators on YouTube that do this, right? There are many creators on YouTube that will make content out of you breathing, out of you pooping, okay? Out of you just saying hello, right? Hey, WrestleMania, how you doing? Hello, Eli, just coming in for a quick hello. Welcome to the show, brother. How you doing? Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everybody, even though we're, we're basically 3 weeks into the new year. I want to try to get you guys to understand this. You have two choices to make on YouTube or on social media or in your life. You have to choose one. Do you want to live a drama-free life or do you want to be infested in drama? Okay? It is your choice. If you want to live a drama-free life, you got to get rid of every single aspect that leaks you back into the drama. That's the bottom line. It's the bottom line, right? And you also have to understand that out here on YouTube, there are people that are getting paid to intentionally instigate fake drama and say things about you just to try to get a reaction from you. And if you give them that reaction, they're going to continue to make content off of you. And they're going to use your content, right? And they're going to play the copyright game with you on YouTube, right? You're going to complain, oh, you're stealing my content, right? And the truth of the matter is they're using it under fair use, right? And the truth of the matter is that they're doing whatever they can to keep triggering you so they can keep making content off of you, because that's what they're getting paid for. You guys are just not understanding that. You're not understanding that. I initially didn't understand that years ago when I used to feed into these same people. I'm trying to tell you folks, rise above this shit. Stop complaining about, I'm just going to say there are two people that are deliberately creating this content as a form of entertainment within some of the groups on YouTube I've been involved with. And lots of people are continuing to complain on them and make content on them, right? If you really want these people to stop talking about them, stop feeding into them, stop being concerned with what they're doing. And if they continue to make content off of you, just ignore them. I can guarantee you right now, if they're not simulcasting me right now, they will be reviewing this video on one of their streams. And I don't care. I ignore it. I expect them to do it. Right? But see, I just don't care. I don't let it faze me. I'm trying to get you folks to see the same light I finally saw. I'm trying to get you folks to see the same light I finally saw. I want you folks to also understand that people that do this type of content are not trying to intentionally harm anybody. What they're trying to do is just make this fake instigated drama appear real enough so they can entertain their audience enough to make donations and money in other ways. That's all they're trying to do. I'm trying to get you folks to understand that. And see, when you guys feed into these people, you're basically their supporting cast. You're their supporting cast. And they don't even have to pay you. That's the funny part. You're their supporting cast, and they don't even have to pay you. They're getting paid instead of paying you for you being their supporting cast, right? So what's the way to stop the bleeding? Just stop talking about these people. Stop feeding in the drama. Do your own thing. Focus on yourself and other good, like-minded people. WrestleMania says, Happy New Year, Elias is now working 2 days a week for 3 hours each day. Very proud and happy of his personal development. It's, glad to hear that, Jamie, WrestleMania channel. For those of you that are new here, the WrestleMania channel is run by a good friend of mine, Jamie, I met through the I Am a Creator community about 4 years ago, stemming back to my former channel. And he has a high-functioning autistic son with the same name as me, Elias. And he's been keeping me abreast, another word for in the loop of you know, how he's you know, been doing as he's getting older. And it's great to hear that your son Elias is doing well. Hopefully your wife is doing well and the rest of your family's doing well, and you're not getting burnt out between your day job and YouTube, Jamie, at WrestleMania channel. So that's awesome to hear, man. I just want to say this, and then I want to wrap it up. You know, because we had a guy come in here and said that he liked it when Dion and I did those live streams. I enjoyed those too. Okay, and would I like to do shows like that again with Dion or with RJ Sandifer? Sure. Sure, I would love to, right? I would love to. The moment that you, RJ, and Dion both stop talking about these drama people, no matter what they do, ignore them, and then get rid of that BL that's keeping you sucked into their drama. And you don't have to get rid of BL, but if you don't, then do what you got to do. I want no part of that, right? And it's not that I want you guys to get rid of BL. It's the thing is she doesn't realize how infested she's in the drama when she says she's not. She's holding you guys back. BL is holding you back, Dion, and you, RJ, as well. And see, RJ, if you want to go and talk smack about me on your next stream with BL, that's fine. I just won't tune in, right? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you guys rise above this, right? I didn't even really want to talk about this, but this is part of what I do as a coach, and I've been through this, so I want to try to help you guys rise above it. And anyone else on YouTube that's in a similar situation, because there are many drama groups that experience this on YouTube. If you're in this situation, you can handle it the same way. Rise above it. See, Dion, I'm even willing to give you another chance as long as you realize what you did. Despite the fact that you talked a bunch of mad smack about me because these other people were saying things about me over the years. See, Dion, you're a hypocrite because when you first connected with me behind the scenes on the Coach Eli, private moderator chat group behind the scenes, and you became a mod on my channel, right? You used to tell me how much smack these people talked about you that wasn't true, right? And then when you did me wrong because of BL and I got rid of you, then you went and started talking smack about me in the same ways people talk smack about you, Dion. How mature is that, dude? And whether what they're saying is true or not, which is not, but who cares? That's not the point. Is that the mature way to handle it, dude? Tit for tat, bro? Shit. I almost tripped on this. There's a branch that's coming out of the ground. Look at that. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. Luckily, I've got good footing. Whew. I've always learned how to break my fall. Unless I'm on ice, it's a different story. Guys, people out there that are trying to stop other drama-centric channels, right? Because they're taking things way above and beyond, right? There's nothing you can do about it. And are these people really even breaking the law? Maybe, maybe not, right? It's subjective, right? It's called a YouTube beef, right? Right? These people know exactly what they're doing, and they know exactly what they can and can't get away with, and they're going to push things to the max because that's what gets them traction. And if you want to be a supporting cast member and not get paid and basically contribute to them getting paid more while you look like a fool and get taken advantage of, that's on you. If you don't want to be that fool anymore, why don't you rise above it? All of you, right? And this is primarily the men, right? This is primarily the men in this drama group. Rise above it. You're men. This is not masculine behavior. Rise above it. Be stronger. Grow up. You want to stop the stupidity? Then it starts within you. Ignore it. Q4P. Quest for positivity. You can't always control your circumstances, but you can control the way you react to those circumstances. You're right, Jamie. That's all I'm trying to say is that, excuse me, people are going to talk the way they want to talk about you all day, every day if they want to, right? An example. I haven't talked about these people or gone on their panels or done anything at all in over a year, right? But they talk about me almost every day, one or another from that group. It's a pretty fairly sized group. They talk about me all the time, right? I just ignore it, right? Sometimes I hear about it from other people behind the scenes that I care for. Other times, YouTube recommends me things every now and then I tune my recommendations to, not get recommended any more content from that channel, right? A lot of times these people get new channels and stuff, so that's why you have to keep tuning your recommendations, right? But use myself as an example. I haven't done a thing or said a thing about any of these people in over a year, right? And they keep trying to come at me. Why? Because this is what they do. This is what they do. It's almost kind of like a phishing scam email, right? They throw out their fish poles and they try to trigger as many people past that they know and present that they're meeting to try to get those people to engage or re-engage. Because the more they can stir up the pot and that more and more people coming at them, the more drama content they can serve up to their audience and fulfill other requirements such as sponsorships and satisfy their audience with such a cringy drama shit stream that they donate, right? And what do these people do? They present this drama content on live streams that go 6-7 hours long. Who the hell has time to run a drama shit show stream for 6-7 hours? I remember I used to run streams that long years ago. I don't have time for that anymore. And it was burning me out. It's stupid. I just got done with surgery, reattaching a torn tendon in my right arm, so only working light duty at work, so not as stressful at the moment. Slow at typing at the moment too, LOL. You can use the, speech to text, right, brother? But it's not always as accurate, right? It does a lot of grammar errors, right, and spelling errors, right? Well, I hope you get better soon, Jamie WrestleMania. I hope you're healing up just fine. I'm feeling really good. First time in like 4 days since I got the Pfizer booster shot on Tuesday. Finally just, feeling better to be able to just get up and do things and put out some more content. But anyway, rise above it, folks. Stop feeding into things, right? Don't let other people run your channel. You run your channel. No one runs my channel but me. If you're going to allow any other man or woman to come on a live stream panel and control your channel, then it's not your channel. That includes you, RJ. That includes you, Dion, and that includes anyone else, right? And hey, I'm not going to get in your way. If you guys want to allow other people, including this one BL lady, to run your channel and control you guys, that's on you. That's on you. And she's going to hear this. And BL, I know you're watching. I've given you many chances. I've had civil conversations with you, tried to have civil conversations with you before, with you and your husband too. Right? And you still haven't changed. The reason why you haven't changed, BL, is because you still talk about drama people. Even though you go on these panels with RJ and you say, look, RJ, I'm here for you and we're going to rise above this drama and this and that. But you still keep talking about those other people every time. Why? Because you got nothing else to talk about. What else, BL, do you have to bring to the table besides drama? Why don't you talk about something that you're knowledgeable about that's non-drama centric, BL? I do that all the time on my channel. I talk about different male and female relationship dynamic topics. I talk about business topics. I talk about some politics every now and then that affect business and personal aspects of our lives. What do you do besides instigate drama all the time? Talk about drama. What more do you have to bring to the table, BL? Seriously. And yeah, I know someone's going to cut this, and I know who's going to cut this, and I'm not going to watch you, and I'm not going to flag you. Do what you got to do. I don't care. I'm a YouTuber. I'm here to get my point across and try to help people out. Help people by helping them get off the negative track and get on the positive track. On my final lap, folks, get your questions, comments, or concerns in the chat. I'm going to be going off the air very soon. If I feel as good as I feel now after dinner and talking with my lady when she gets home from work, I may do an in-studio stream or an in-studio pre-recorded video. I've been meaning to put out some content that I wanted to put out last week. I just haven't been feeling that great, but I feel a lot better now. I think I'm almost fully recovered from this constipation episode / reaction to the Pfizer booster shot. I think it's almost time to take off the glasses. It's gonna get a little dark here in a second. Hang on a second, Jamie. I see your comment there. Whoops. I'm a one-man show on the go, right? Recently got boosted too. I am on my laptop at the moment. Well, must be going. Nice talk. Have a great rest of the day. Remember the quest for positivity, quest for positivity. Right, Jamie. Thank you for being here. Before you go, Jamie, did you get the Pfizer booster? And how did it affect you? Did you feel anything the next day or so? Or was it just like the first 2 shots? Let us know real quick before you go. I'm just curious. Going to watch TV and ice down my arm. Bye all. Sounds good, brother. Hopefully you'll answer that question before you go, because I'm curious. For personal reasons, man. And it could help some other people too, bro. It's a beautiful night at the park, I'll tell you that. Wow, it's playing. It's ascending. Maybe we can zoom in. Oh, that's sweet. Modern technology. Looks good even at 720p on these mobile live streams. Wow. All right. Pfizer booster. Just sore arm for a day or 2, nothing else. Yeah, I'm assuming that does help. Bye, WrestleMania Jamie. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm assuming that the reaction I got was more due to my constipation, not the booster. But the booster trying to work its way through my system during the time where I would have normally been constipated as well only enhanced the constipation. But again, I got a regimen for my constipation, that I've learned from my doctors and stuff, and I'm feeling a lot better. So it's all good. Thanks for your feedback there again, WrestleMania channel, Jamie. And thanks for stopping by. Yeah, like I said, folks, we are at 1 hour and 5 minutes. I'm going to be wrapping things up in about 20 minutes or so. Get your questions, comments, concerns in the chat. So, what's going to be coming next on this channel? Well, I like I've been saying, I really want to start doing some interviews and maybe even some live shows discussing male and female relationship dynamics, living as a man living as a man or a woman in this modern world, topics like that. I also want to start talking about some business topics, entrepreneurship, how to grow a business, how to transition from working for someone else or in the corporate world and becoming a self-employed entrepreneur, and how to use social media, YouTube, and other social media sites to, grow an entrepreneurial type of business. What are the right and wrong things to do? I will tell you the wrong things to do that will set you back years is infest yourself with drama people. Because once you start associating with certain channels on YouTube and they start making content on you, the YouTube artificial intelligence and recommendation system tunes the recommendation system to send your content out to drama people instead of your actual audience you're trying to target. And see, for me, when I first got involved with certain people out here on YouTube, they were not drama shit show channels. They converted to drama shit show channels because they realized that their actual message wasn't making them the money that drama was going to make them, at least initially. All right? So I put in all this time and effort to work with people that were once, in my opinion, decent people to work with, to now, drama W's, let's say it that way. I don't want to say the W word and get demonetized, right? They went from decent people to drama W's, okay? And what I've been trying to do is get some newer content out, pre-recorded and live, but more so pre-recorded. That's why I did a lot of pre-recorded videos in November, December, because I'm trying to hit a new audience. But it's not easy because the funny thing is the same people still watch my content even though I don't talk about them. And that's what's going to happen. That's how obsessed these people are. It's because when you're running a drama shit disturbing channel, you're going to use all of your past and present resources and try to trigger them all day, every day to try to get any reaction to make content out of anything, because that's what your job is, because you don't have any real content, right? It's the truth. It's the absolute truth. This is my coaching lesson here of the day. You want to criticize me and say that, oh, you're not a real coach, you're a fake life coach, oh, you're a drama channel, oh, you're talking. No, this is a lesson I'm teaching to people that just don't get it. And there are many people that want to get it, but continue to not get it. An example again, Sifu Smo Dion and RJ Sandifer. Two guys that I feel could rise above this and create some great content along with someone like me, and the three of us together could grow channels that would destroy all drama spheres on YouTube. But see, you guys just don't realize that yet, to want to say screw it to the drama and get rid of all these drama people and then focus on something positive that I could help you and we could all work together on and rise above this together and grow exponentially together, right? I'm not going to beg you guys. I'm not going to force you guys. and I expect nothing from you guys. And you guys probably won't do shit because you guys, number one, are lazy. Number two, are sucked so deep in the drama, you just can't get out, right? You're so used to the drama attention and fake views that you don't realize that you're never going to grow past this small, small sense of false growth, right? I shouldn't even really care, but that's what I do. I care about people. I care about helping people work through things and not have to deal with things that I once dealt with that kind of set me back. That definitely set me back. I'm trying to come in here and help you guys cut the bleeding by saying, hey, get out now and work with someone like me that actually will help you and will not screw you over and will make these productive. But if you're going to work with me, you got to get rid of all this drama crap. All these drama people, including BL, including everyone in this drama group. It's either drama for you guys, or if you want to work with me, you get rid of all of them 100%. It's the bottom line. So what's up for the future of this channel? Like I said earlier, I may end up doing a pre-recorded video or a live stream from the studio tonight. I've been wanting to do a response video to a couple of great comments this one lady left on my channel regarding a video I did on the difference between Gen X women and millennial women. And in that video, in that live stream that happened last week, I was talking about how millennial men have been the biggest issue of all mankind of all time. And if you see on YouTube, like what group of men stirs up the drama pot the most? It's the millennial men. Men between the ages of 25 and 40, which are the millennials, right? I'll give you another example right now. There's a channel called 21 Studios, run by a guy named Anthony Johnson. He's been on YouTube for like 10 years, right? He's got a channel with 300 plus K subs, right? This guy talks so much smack. He's also on the alt-right. He's a Trump supporter. That says enough, right? But anyway, I watch him because I'm just curious, how far is he going to take things, right? He said he's never had a community guideline strike or a copyright strike, right? I'm surprised because he has a lot of hateful and inappropriate content. Maybe he's gotten lucky. But what happened in December? He got removed from the YouTube partner program. He then appealed the, decision to be removed, that YouTube removed him from the partner program. And he won his appeal. Okay, fine, fair. He made a nice video on it. He was very professional and sucked up to YouTube in that video, right? But then, once that appeal went through, he created a couple of videos where he was very nasty, and he said to all my haters out there, go F yourself and shove it up your you-know-what, right? And I'm sitting there and thinking to myself, dude, you just got reinstated back into the partner program. And you're going back and saying and doing the same shit that's going to get you removed again. How smart is that, dude? Well, why can't this dude just rise above it, right? Why does he have to make everything so dramatic, right? Why does he care about what his haters think? Who cares, dude, what your haters think? The reason why you're talking about it, you don't really care. You're just intentionally stirring up drama because that's the only way you feel you can get traction, right? Millennial men are the biggest drama queens on the planet. They're worse than the women. I can expect women to be drama queens because they're emotional beings, but as far as men, no. It's not a masculine thing to be a drama-centric type of person. That's a feminine thing, right? But you notice that the millennial men are the biggest drama queens on the planet, right? Now, some Gen X men and other men from different generations, they can be drama queens too, but the majority of men from other generations outside of the Gen Y millennial generation are not drama queens, right? But the majority of Gen Y millennial men are drama queens. And I just don't know how that came about. I don't know. Maybe it's just their way of trying to compete with the way women are growing on social media. Women will use their looks, right? And because women can grow fast with their looks, men had to figure out a way to grow fast in other ways. So they just stir up drama, right? Just really sad. It's stupid. It's pathetic, right? And a lot of these millennial men, they're the ones that get community guideline strikes and get removed from the YouTube partner program more than anyone. Why? Because they have a lack of emotional self-control and they're drama queens, right? And they get mad for being removed when they, in essence, did that to themselves with their behavior, pushing the boundaries and behaving unmanly, right? We're at 1 hour and 17 minutes, folks. Get your questions, comments, or concerns in the chat. We're going to be going off the air in about 7 to 10 minutes. Man, I'm actually feeling decent right now. To my lady, if you're watching, I bet you're happy that I'm out here and walking and sound good and feel good, right? She'll probably send me a text message right when the show ends, right? So yeah, I want to dang, that is loud. The guy has a Jeep with the windows open and cranking his music at full blast. I'm going to do more interviews on this channel. Some pre-recorded, some live. We're going to make content that makes sense. We're going to make content that's going to truly help people better their lives at a personal and professional level. We're going to rise above all this drama. I've risen above all this drama. Are you willing to take the pledge and rise above this drama with me? Or do you want to continue to sulk in your misery and make other people rich at your expense and your stupidity, right? Are you guys strong men or weak men? Let me ask you this, Dion and RJ. Are you guys strong guys or weak guys? Because if you guys are strong alpha males like you claim to be, right? Strong alpha males would rise above this, right? If you continue to feed into this nonsensical drama, right? The more you feed into it, the more beta and pathetic you both are. And I'm not trying to criticize you. I'm just stating the facts. This is how people are seeing it. This is how people used to see me when I would feed into it. And I didn't even know what I was really into. I didn't even understand it as much as I understand it today. Now I get it. And looking back at the way I behaved, okay, I realize now why other people thought I was pathetic and weak at that point, because I was. But I learned to rise above it. And now I want to help you guys and everyone else rise above it too and move past it. You're either drama or you're non-drama. You can't be both. You cannot do both. You just can't. You can't. Choice is yours. If you're going to do drama, stay out of my lane. Because if you try to come in my lane with drama, I'm going to bulldoze. I'm going to bulldoze right over you. That's what I'm trying to say. If you try to come in my lane with drama, I'm going to bulldoze right over you. All right, we are at an hour and 20 minutes. And man, they're still doing the light show here at the park. It's almost the end of January. Wow. And it's a pretty cool time right now because it's not that dark, but it's getting dark enough to the point of where you can see the lights. That house across the street probably controls all of this, and they have different color lights where they can just change it. Like, that must have cost a fortune to purchase. But I bet the guy that owns the house over there, him and his wife, I bet the guy is probably like an electrician or something. Like, he just knows how to do this. He put this shit together, and probably didn't cost him as much. Still had to buy all the lights, right? But when you make things yourself, you just buy the raw material and put it together. It's cheaper. It still takes time, but he probably enjoyed doing it. See, that's what real men do. Real men create stuff like this, not sit around YouTube and feeding the endless nonsensical drama all day. Again, like I said earlier, if you have time to feed in the drama all day, and you're wasting your time doing that instead of finding other ways to make money, then obviously you got money coming in somewhere else. Or some other way, shape, or form, you're making ends meet. And that's as far as I'm going to go, because I'm not here to be critical and attack in ways other people do. I'm not going to attack anyone. I'm just saying, come on, who has time for drama that needs to run a business to survive, right? No one does. Car pulling in over there. I guess they're going to see the light show. Folks, please thumb up this stream if it made sense to you. I'm sure it did. Please smash the like button, subscribe, bang the bell, select the notifications. I really want to thank WrestleMania for being here earlier today, and also Tevin Eldon, E-L-E, is that 11? Tevin 11? I think it is Tevin 11 is what it was. Tevin 11. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate your question. I answered it, bro. It's all good. Lewis Fuller, thank you for being here earlier today. Thank you for making me aware of Murad Haunted Adventures passing, unfortunate passing, a YouTuber that many of us met years ago through the I Am a Creator community. And thank you to anyone else who was watching behind the scenes, folks. Again, I may be back later tonight with a pre-recorded video or a live stream from the studio. I really want to do a reaction video to the comments that one lady made regarding that stream I did regarding millennial women versus Gen X women, and how, millennial men are the biggest culprits of mankind of all time, in my opinion. And so hopefully I'll have the energy to do that tonight, either live or pre-recorded. If not, I'll be back tomorrow. No, go ahead. I can't do that right now, man.
What's your Instagram?
I don't use Instagram.
Oh, Facebook.
I don't do any of that, man.
What is this on?
It's all this private stuff.
Oh, this is private.
Yeah.
Is this on OnlyFans?
No, dude. This is just private recording.
Do you let anyone watch?
Not right now, no. Sorry about that, guys. Dude, I can't do that, man. Sorry. My God. Some people just won't stop. This guy's asking me for email, everything, this and that. I'm like, dude, take fucking no for an answer, man. Next thing, if you don't stop coming at me, I'm gonna call the cops. That's the problem you have when you're when you're doing this kind of thing. I'm gonna stay on the air for a little bit longer, walk around here and talk about this. This is the problem with people nowadays, right? They see you, they come up to you, and those guys just seem kind of weird, right? And I just told them, like, no, it's just private recording, right? Even though I'm live on YouTube, I'm not going to tell them what my YouTube is and this and that. They just seemed a little bit awkward, right? And I said, it's just private, right? And then he's like, are you on OnlyFans? OnlyFans? Dude, what? OnlyFans, chicks use that, dude. Am I a chick, dude? He's like, we got an email? Oh, dude, I can't do that. Like, this dude just wouldn't stop. I think maybe he had a screw loose or something, or with no disrespect, maybe he was autistic or something. I don't know. No disrespect. That's always a possibility. But yeah, that was just a little bit strange. And like my woman was watching that, she's probably all freaked out. Like, baby, don't get freaked out. You get people like that all the time. When you're a public figure, you're dealing with that kind of stuff, and you just gotta know. You gotta know when to engage people and when not to. You gotta know who to give out your information to and who not to give out your information to, right? See, if people are being real pushy, like that dude was being real pushy, and he just seemed really awkward, right? If somebody approaches me in an awkward way, especially guys, like young guys like that, they were probably like maybe in their late teens, early 20s. They weren't underage, but they were young, right? And they were all wearing hoods, and they kind of seemed like hoodlums and stuff, right? No disrespect. It's just they just didn't seem like the type of people I wanted to give any information to. Last thing I need are more trolls than I've already got. So, those are real life trolls. It's all good. They're gone now. And so I'm going to wrap things up right now. Sometimes you got to know when to say no, right? In that situation, it was going to be no. It was going to be no. Anyway. Time to wrap this baby up. Thank you all for being here. Have yourselves a great night. We are at 1 hour and 28 minutes. And I'll talk to you all and see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Be good to each other.